All right, so this is how I'm fixing the hole in the torn pool. Hopefully it's going to hold up. Won't really know until after I've got it done, but what I'm going to do is use GE silicone on the inside of the rip because we know that it's fish safe. And once I've got it in place, then I'll go along the outside of the tear with, what is this stuff called? The Flex Seal goop. I don't know what you call it. Flex Seal putty that goes, that is kind of rubberized, and I'm going to put that on the outside of the pool. We'll get a nice smear of it in there and then just let it all dry up. In the meantime, the poor fish are going to have to hang out in about 2 foot of water because I can't move them. I don't really have room to move them to another pool, so they're just going to have to stay shallow. We'll keep water running in it. It'll be okay. Yeah, so here we go. Okay, so down to the tear, you can see it there. I've cleaned it off with a green scrub pad and hit it with a little bit of sandpaper to kind of rough it up a little bit so that the silicone has something to get purchase on. I'm going to let the water go down just a little bit more. Unfortunately, I mean, these poor guys are they're in about a foot and a half of water right now, and I'm going to have to take it down a little lower, so they're going to end up in about a foot of water for a couple of hours, but they're going to be all right because I'm going to keep the water agitated real well. But anyway, there it goes. So it looks to me like this damage happened from the inside. I can't see any way that it could have happened from the outside, as it's so close to that 250-gallon filter. So I just can't imagine any way that the damage occurred from something hitting it outside. So I think what happened is there's a pacu in here who's a little raucous once in a while. And I think he bit it. I think he tagged it with his beak and just gave it a shred. I mean, I can't see any other way this happened. There's nothing sharp in here. There's nothing that could move around that could have hit the side. So it's got to be a fish. And my guess is it's probably that pacu. All right, so I'm basically just gooping this stuff on and then spreading it out. Just try to push as much of it through the hole as I can. And then spreading it out so that it has purchase across as much of the actual canvas as I can. And I'm not going to hold back. I'll put a whole bunch on here. We'll put this as a first coat and then add another coat on it too, and just keep kind of building it up a little bit until I'm certain that it's going to stay in place and not go anywhere, and fill that hole, and also be strong enough to keep that keep water pressure from going back out through that hole. The silicone is really sticky stuff, and it cures as a single piece that stuck really well, so I think it'll do just fine. All right, that's it for the silicone. I'm going to put some other stuff on the outside now. We'll let that cure for a couple of hours before we put water back in. Yes, I know I should let it cure for longer, but I don't really have that option because otherwise these guys don't have enough water, and it's going to get chilly tonight. All right, so the Flex Seal stuff on the outside is a lot harder to apply because it's kind of paint-like instead of putty-like, and there's also not a lot of space in there. I can barely get my hand in there. So hopefully I got it on well enough that it will add some strength and keep that tear from continuing. The silicone's on though, and it's on really well. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll let it dry up and then we'll put water in it.